Hey everybody, Mr. Bush here. This is a quick video on how to access this week's assignment. I've made a few changes this week that hoping are going to make it a little bit easier, guys, for you guys. So this is what the Canvas page should look for you guys. If you click right here and click Assignments, you'll go straight to the assignment page. If you actually go back, and you can actually find it under the upcoming assignments. If you're at the home, you should also be able to see over on the side here, on the to-do side, you should be able to access the assignment that way as well. It's a really good way to keep up with your work and what you're responsible for. So I'm going to click right there. It's going to go to this week's assignment. So what I've done here is I've loaded kind of like a slideshow to show you guys all of the options that you guys have to do this week. What I'm calling it is a choice board, and you can access that. So I've got this week, I've got 4 challenges for you guys that you guys can actually finish. This video, by the way, is going to be right here, so you guys can see it. This week we've got one more challenge to add to your island if you choose to do that. We've got a choose your own adventure, which a lot of people have been doing some really cool stuff with that. This week we've also got an added Nike design challenge. So if you'd really like to work on this, you're able to complete that right there. And then the New York Times podcast competition. This one, the deadline is coming up pretty quick. So if you want to do that, you might have to do a little extra work, but you can totally finish it. I know you could. So what you're going to do is you're just going to go ahead and click on one of these challenges, and it'll take you to the page that you've got to do. So this week, what you're doing is you're adding a building to your island. You could add, if you worked on the first week's design challenge. I'm sorry, it actually might have been the second week. But that if you made a building for that challenge, you can add it to your island, scale it down. Add a few roads, or something. Make it interesting and make it fun. You can rearrange on your island as you see fit, but just kind of make it cool. You can also add and do your own build or a different building. You're not stuck to the one that you did that first week. So there's that. And then if you click here, go to the next slide. You'll notice how to turn in your assignment, which I'll talk about. It's the same exact process as before. The other thing, and it also has the rubric right here. So I've given you guys all of the things that you need to be able to do do really well on this assignment. Then if you want to go back to the top and see one of the different challenges, you can go ahead and click that. And then there's a couple other things. Like I said, you've got the choose your own adventure. So if you've already been doing something before, you can just submit a screenshot, submit a quick description of what you did, what your goal was and how you completed it. Submit that in a comment, like it says right here. Make sure that you're submitting the comment. And then there's also, I've added some ideas. Different ones. I'll be adding to this every week. That you're totally welcome to add or to use one of these, or you could come up with your own. Like some people have built their own computer with their parents. They've chosen to do their own shape generators in Tinkercad. There's tons of different things that you could do. So if something doesn't interest you, you're more than welcome to do it. Then you just click those links and you can keep going and submit the assignment. Last but not least, not last but not least, but second to last, there's the Nike Fitness Design Challenge. This is new this week, and it's really cool. Some people that work with the district and some people that work with Nike came up with a really cool challenge for kids to be able to do together. So you could team up with somebody else. I'd like you to still turn in your own work if you're teaming up with somebody else, but you can totally work with somebody else using the tools that you guys have available. If you have a phone, you've got some sort of messaging service, you've got some sort of FaceTime service, you can use that. Google Docs, you can always share them. And in WeVideo, you can share videos as well. So if you need a little help with that, let me, shoot me an email, and I can set up a doc or a video project that you can share. There's my dog. So last but not least, she's continuing to bark. My daughter's going to take care of her. We have the New York Times podcast competition. So that's on this slide right here. The due date for the competition is 5/18. So it's coming up really quick. You need to submit it. Try to get it to me by 5:15 if possible. In order to turn it into Canvas, just take a screenshot of whatever editor you're working in, and in the comment section, add a link to your document or your project, and then I'll download it and submit it to the competition. You're also going to need to email me, maybe some sort of maybe have your parents email me, or have or have them contact me somehow to let me know that you've got approval to do this. But follow the directions on the link right here, and then you guys can go ahead and work on a project and submit it. Or I'll submit it for you. It needs to actually be submitted through me. But in order to submit it for the project, it needs to try to get it to me by 5/15, so the 15th of May, which is going to be this week. Last but not least, and actually, if you'd take that back, if you'd like to keep working on some sort of podcast as your project for the week, or every week, submit it to me. Just turn it in and submit it to the assignment, and get it to me. And I think that's a great way to be practicing for Media Lab. So those are the different choices. This is how you submit. So if you click on the blue Submit Assignment button, you'll get the submission part right here. You can add files. You can choose as many files as you need. So if you needed multiple screenshots, you can add those. Choose to add those files. You can also add a website URL, and then I'll be able to see that as well. When you're done, make sure that you type a comment in this box. Just type a comment. Just give me a little summary of what your project is, what I'm supposed to be looking at. Definitely add something you learned or something that was hard. Those are the things that I really want to know. And those type of reflections are what actually really help you think about your learning, and it actually helps you a lot. So when you're done, press Submit Assignment, and then you're all set, and I will respond. So if you click on Grades, it's saying that I'm going to leave the site. So if you click on Grades, you'll be able to see the different grades that you've got. If you have missing assignments, make sure you get those in for me. And then if there's comments, you can see that there's either a comment right here or rubric item. If you click on that, you can see the different comment that I've left, and you can always resubmit your work. There's a little change. This will be coming out pretty soon, but we're actually going to make all of our work due on May 5th. So that's 2 extra days than what I've been saying all year. So everything's going to be due on May 5th, and keep working. You guys are really working hard, and I really appreciate it. So I hope you all are well. I hope you have a great week. And if you have any questions, we have office hours on Monday and Wednesday, 10 o'clock to 10:30, and I'm available via email. So I hope you all are well. Keep working hard, and I can't wait to see what you guys make. Have a great day. Thank you very much.